Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. I know that it's been a while, and I've got a lot to catch you guys up on, I guess. It's just, I think everyone, obviously 2020 has been like the craziest year ever, and I think that a lot of people, have had challenges in their personal lives, as well as the challenges that are going on in our society today. And for us, it's been no different. We've had some challenges personally, on top of everything else that's going on. And so it's been a hard time to try and like pick up the camera and put on a smile, and it's just not something that's been kind of the utmost importance to me or my family right now, just with everything going on. But I feel like right now I'm kind of, getting used to, I guess, what's our new normal. And I feel like, picking up the camera feels positive and it feels like the right thing to do again. And so, I'm hoping to get back to filming and, working on my channel and things like that, because it is something that, I was really excited to start, and, that I want to continue doing and work at. But, this year's just been wild, man. So I guess our first big news is that, we found out that we are having our second baby. So we found out actually the day after Reed's birthday. And it was kind of a shock. We were actually planning to start trying. We had this month in mind to start trying. And so, I found out, like I said, the day after Reed's birthday, which was February of this year. And so I was like, I wasn't really wanting to be pregnant right then. Like, it was kind of like mixed emotions and, a shock. And, so Reed was, oh, my battery's flashing. Hold on. Hi guys, I'm back. It is the, earlier is like early afternoon when I was trying to film, and now it's evening. My battery died, and then Reed woke up, and so I couldn't really film. But as I was saying, we found out early February that we were expecting baby number 2. And we were a little surprised by it, but that's okay. But I think what I was saying is I was really looking forward. Reed was a surprise to us too, and so I was really looking forward to, like, tracking everything and, like, planning out a pregnancy as much as you can. And so, finding out that we were pregnant was obviously a little shocking for us. And so yeah, that was kind of our big shock to start out the year. And then after that, as you guys know, it's kind of almost feels like I don't know, everything just feels like it kind of turned to madness in a way. So it hasn't felt right picking up the camera and filming or talking about anything. And yeah, so anyways, that's kind of where I've been, and I'm gonna kind of turn this into like a life update and pregnancy update, because I haven't talked about pregnancy on my YouTube channel at all. And I had wanted originally, when we thought that we'd be trying in July, I had planned to, not necessarily share like a TTC journey, because I don't know, it makes me nervous, and you just never know like how things are gonna go. But I did want to like film like myself, getting a positive pregnancy test, like first doctor's appointments, all of those things. But it was a shock. So, I didn't get any of that done. But, so I guess I'll just start by kind of sharing what my pregnancy has been like thus far. Today's Monday, I'll be 25 weeks on Wednesday. Today's Monday, I'll be 25 weeks on Wednesday. It's much harder to keep track when it's your second. yeah, so it'll be 25 weeks on Wednesday. We are having another little boy. I was actually felt more nauseous this time, so that made me wonder if we were having a girl. But I don't know, I had no idea what I was having this time. And with Reed, like from the second I saw the positive pregnancy test, I just knew that I was having, I just knew we were having a little boy. Like I just knew it. I just had this feeling, I just knew it. And everyone around us too kept calling the baby he, like before we ever found out the gender. And I don't know, it just seemed like everyone knew that Reed was a boy, and I didn't feel that this time. Like I really didn't know, if it was a boy or girl. The only thing that made me wonder, so with Reed, like if I was awake, I just knew I was having a boy, but I would have dreams at nighttime that I was having a girl. And so I had, I think it was like the week we found out the gender, or the week before we found out the gender, I had a really vivid, realistic dream that I was having a girl. And so I was like, I wonder if that means I'm having a boy. So yeah, we're having another little boy. And at first we thought maybe we wouldn't find out the gender, because I think that would be a really cool experience to have, and you know, such a sweet surprise. But you know, with everything else going on, I was just like, and Jake too, I mean, he felt the same way that I did, but it was just kind of like, we really don't want any more surprises in our lives, like or any more like unknown. Like we really just, we want to know, you know, like I don't want to feel anxious about what the gender is. Like I don't want to, you know, be surprised. I don't want to not know. I just want to know. So we found out the gender at the end of May, and so what we didn't do like a gender reveal or do anything big. I had my anatomy scan appointment, and obviously with, you know, COVID and everything going on, Jake couldn't come with me. And so what we had planned to do was have the technician write it in an envelope and then open it with Reed. But I was FaceTiming Jake during the appointment, and honestly, I just like didn't want to wait. And I was like, are you sure you don't want to find out now? And he was like, if you want to, we can. And so I was like, okay, tell us. And so, you know, she kind of moved to that area, and, you know, we were definitely having a little boy. Jake was like, are you sure? And I was like, yeah. I mean, cause he was on FaceTime, so he couldn't see as well as I could with the screen right in front of me. So that was really exciting. But since we're having a boy, we do not have a name picked out. And I had always told Jake, I was like, if we have another boy, it's like, names are gonna be so hard. We've had a girl name picked out since we found out we were pregnant with Reed. So I was like, if it's a girl, that's easy. But we're having a boy, so I don't know. I have a name that I'm in love with, and Jake isn't a big fan, and, you know, isn't budging. So I don't know, we can't agree on a name, and I feel like we picked out such a perfect boy's name with Reed. Like I don't feel the way that I felt about Reed's name with any other name except the one that I like so much. And I feel like it's so much harder a second time too, because you have this child that you named, and you love their name, and you're proud of their name, and you're proud of what you picked. And I don't want to like have any less of a feeling with the second. You know, like I want to feel as like proud and in love with the name, and, you know, happy with what we chose as much as I did with with Reed. And so it's hard to, you know, find a name that like matches up, I guess. We're having a really hard time with that. And I think I don't know, I find that boys' names are harder. And the people that I know in my life who have had boys kind of feel the same way. Like they'll have a girl name picked out, and then a boy name just seems to be much harder. So baby is still unnamed. We're hoping that we can come up with a name before I deliver, but you know, I don't know, maybe we'll just go to the hospital with a list, and then, you know, see him and meet him and be like, he is this name. So I don't know, we'll see. And then what else? I don't feel like pregnancy affects me a ton. Like I've never thrown up. In the beginning I was very fatigued and very tired, which I was with Reed too. And I was more nauseous this time, but I did seem to be nauseous in the evenings. So honestly, I would just go to bed early. Like when I started feeling really sick, I would just go to bed and go to sleep for the night. And, you know, then I was obviously fine by the time I woke up in the morning. Well, as fine as you are when you're pregnant. But yeah, I don't know. I don't have any crazy symptoms. I feel like I'm wanting sweets more, and I definitely feel much bigger this time. And I thought that I was kind of hitting a plateau, and then like 2 weeks ago I started looking back at pictures of being pregnant with Reed, and I realized that at 23 weeks I was about the same size as I was at 30 weeks with Reed. And so I had like a kind of freak out just thinking about, like, I felt so big at the end with Reed, even though looking back, I know that I wasn't that big. I still felt so massive. So I'm like, I'm gonna be even bigger this time. Like I'm gonna feel even more massive. But I mean, that's not something to worry about. There's nothing I can do about it. But I am trying to be more active this time because I was not active with Reed, and I think that that's part of why I felt so uncomfortable and just so like, ugh, at the end. Like I just didn't feel good at the end, which I know, I mean, it's the end of pregnancy, you're not going to feel great, but I feel like if I had been like out walking, just like doing more things, like up on my feet more, I think I would have felt better in general. So I've been trying to do that. I've been trying to, you know, keep up with my chores as much as I can, because that gets me up on my feet, even though I've had like zero motivation to keep the house clean. I've just not been motivated at all. And then I've been taking Reed on walks in the morning, and so that's really gotten me active. And I'm also hoping that by walking it'll help keep my, or like help my hips and my, you know, pelvis open up when it is time for labor, because my body just didn't seem to want to do that in labor with Reed. It just, I feel like my body just wanted to stay like closed and like just like wouldn't like open up and do what it needed to do to labor. So I'm hoping that being active and like walking and moving my hips when I walk and things like that will hopefully help labor go quicker and help my hips and my pelvis and all of that open up. What else? Jake has not been to a single doctor's appointment since our very first one, which is just wild to me, because with Reed he only missed 2 appointments total, and one of them was the glucose test, and I told him not to come. Like he would have come, and I was like, it's literally just me sitting there. So you know, he missed 2 total appointments with Reed, and then with this baby he's only been able to go to 1 appointment at all. So that's just crazy to me. And you know, and I know not all women have their husbands go to every appointment, but that's just what because that's what Jake did with Reed. That's just kind of what I was accustomed to. And yeah, I mean, it's all been fine, but it's still just kind of crazy to me that, you know, that's the way that this is all played out. I don't know, I'm trying to think what else. It's been a pretty uneventful pregnancy for the most part. I'm not going to do like weekly updates, because I just feel like that gets really redundant, and I don't feel like a whole lot changes week to week. So I'm in my, I guess I'm in the middle of the 2nd trimester now, so I'll probably do an update, maybe like going into the 3rd trimester, kind of switching from 2nd to 3rd, and then, you know, I'll probably do like some sort of baby watch at the end. I haven't decided yet if I want to vlog the labor and delivery and really how I want to do that. I watch like birth vlogs all the time, and I love them, and I love watching them. They're so much fun, but it's also a lot to share, and such a, you know, private and personal moment to share with the world. So I don't really know what we're gonna do, and it'll also depend on what Jake is comfortable with as well. I'm due, oh, I didn't say that. I'm due on October 21st, which is actually my birthday. The baby is measuring a couple of days ahead, which Reed never measured ahead. He always measured right on time. So I'm hoping that maybe this baby will come a little bit earlier and I won't like make it the full 40 weeks. Like 38, 39 weeks would be perfectly okay with me. So I don't know, we'll see when I have the baby. I also wouldn't mind having the baby on my birthday either. I know some people, I don't know, wouldn't want to, but I think it would be really cool to share a birthday with this little one. So, you know, if I haven't given birth by then, I'm definitely going to be doing all the things besides castor oil to put myself into labor. But yeah, we'll see. And so I'm thinking that hospital policies in October will probably be pretty much what they are now. So, you know, Jake and I are expecting it to be just he and I the entire time. You know, I don't think that Reed will be able to come up to the hospital to meet the baby. You know, even we live really close to the hospital, and so last time, I don't think Jake left to run any errands, but actually I think he might have picked us up food once or twice. I don't remember. But he was able to like leave and come and go as he pleased. And I don't think that the hospital, like, I mean, they can't make him stay, but I guess they could keep him from coming back maybe. I don't know. I just know that they're discouraging husbands. Like, they want you, once you're there, to stay there and stay put. And so I'm gonna have to be much better about packing this time, because I know my mom was with us, and then Jake's family too, not like for the delivery. It was just Jake and I in the room for the delivery. But like his family came up and visited while I was in labor, and then my mom was with us the majority of the time that I was in labor up until delivery. So Jake and I are preparing for it to obviously just be he and I, and for Reed to meet his new brother at home, which at first, like, that's what I was most bummed about, was that Reed wouldn't get to meet the baby at the hospital. But I think it'll actually be more comfortable for Reed meeting the baby at home. I think, I don't know, I don't like going to hospitals, so I just assume that my son doesn't like going to hospitals either. But I feel like being in his own home and I don't know, in his own environment, in his normal environment, and meeting this brand new baby, which is kind of weird in itself in a way, I think at least being in his normal environment will help ease some of that and make it, I don't know, I feel like it'll make it a more positive experience for him. And yeah, at first that's definitely what I was most upset about, but now I think even that'll be better. And then as far as, you know, not having visitors, we weren't planning on really having any visitors at the hospital either. And then I think they're releasing you earlier now too, as long as everything goes smoothly and mother and baby are healthy. So, which I was gonna request an early checkout. That sounds like a hotel. I don't think that's how you say it, but I was gonna request an early checkout anyways. So honestly, as far as like hospital policies, besides not having Reed come to us, like, it all worked out fine for us. And then, I mean, masks are required. I asked last time, and I'll probably ask at every other doctor's appointment. I'm concerned about masks being like trying to require a mask while I'm pushing, because that just, like, I can't. Or even while you're laboring, like if you're in pain, like you're breathing so hard, they're like tears, snot, like, oh. As of right now, the policy is like, when you're entering the hospital, or like if Jake walks around the hospital to get food or drinks or whatever, he'll have to wear a mask. But as long as we're like in our room, we don't have to wear a mask. And so I'm like, fingers crossed, I'm praying that it stays that way. Because laboring in a mask just, I literally can't imagine. And I know that a lot of mothers have had to do it recently, and I feel for you. I truly, truly feel for you. And I don't know how you did it, but I mean, you just do what you got to do. But I don't feel like there's much else to update on right now. We haven't started doing a whole lot of buying for the baby yet. I need to go through everything that I have left over from Reed. We did get a car seat, so that's here already. I just need to, our stroller is an Uppa baby and our car seat is a Nuna, so I need to get like the adapters. And then I also need to get, ours is the Uppa baby cruise, and so I need to get the scooter attachment so that Reed can sit on the scooter while I push the baby. And then I know we have a baby bath. I know we have tons and tons of clothes. We have a pack and play, which is what I used for Reed and I really enjoyed, so I plan on using again. But I haven't looked super hard, but I can't find the part that goes like at the top so it lifts the mattress up higher so I don't have to bend down as far. So if I can't find that, I think I'm gonna have to buy a new one, because I mean, you're so sore after giving birth. I can't imagine like bending down that far. And I think that's what we're gonna go with. I'm not really in, I liked the pack and play the most because it also had like a changing table attachment. So like I could change him, and then like there's a space for him to sleep when he was that small. And then on the side it had like a place where I could put like diapers, wipes, extra clothes, whatever I needed, all right there. And it took up minimal room compared to having like a bassinet and a changing station in our room. And our master bedroom isn't that big. It's you know, it's a smaller master bedroom, so I don't want to have multiple things taking up room, and I'm just not really into the whole like bassinet thing. So yeah, if I can't find those attachments or order new ones, then I'm just gonna buy a new pack and play, because I really think that that's gonna be the way to go. And it worked out really well for us last time. And then I am planning on having Reed and the new baby share a room after the baby's done in our room, and I'm planning on having him in our room for about 6 months. That's about how long Reed was in our room, and so I just expect to do the same with this baby. Jake and his younger brother are playing Xbox or something. If you could hear that, I don't know. It sounded really loud to me. But so honestly, I'm not gonna worry about getting like a crib and changing table and all that stuff until we're getting closer to moving the baby into their shared room, because I just don't see the point. I feel like it's, you know, a lot of effort, and I just don't see the point right now, because we know without a doubt the baby's going to be in our room for several months. So, you know, and we're not positive we're going to be in this house when the new baby is 6 months, and so I don't want to put in all that work of finding a crib that I like, finding stuff that goes with Reed's current furniture and things like that, and then just move it all to another house. So I think I'm gonna wait to set up quote-unquote nursery. And then also, if you guys have any like tips and tricks for kids sharing rooms, then let me know, because Reed will be a little over 4 when this baby is about 6 months, moving into Reed's room. And so if you've done like, you know, I guess he's considered a kid at that point and not even a toddler. So if you've done like a kid and a baby sharing a room, let me know. Or if you think that I should like wait a little bit before putting the baby in Reed's room, I don't know, let me know. I really, really want them to share a room. I know that. I just don't know the timing of like having an infant in a 4-year-old's room. I don't know how that works. And I guess it also kind of just really depends on how this baby sleeps, and kind of what sleep schedules and sleep training and all that stuff is looking at like at 6 months. So I don't know, I guess it could really depend. But I do know that I want them sharing a room, because I shared a room with my sister growing up for a really long time, and I just feel like it's such like a bonding experience, and you know, it really enforces sharing, and I don't know, I feel like it's really important, and I just really want them to share a room. And then in this house, because we live so far from family, when family comes, they're gonna stay for several days and several nights, obviously, because I mean it's a full day drive. Like, they're not gonna come and turn back around. That's insane. So we really want to keep our guest room, but even if we had a house with like tons of bedrooms, I still think that I would want them to share a room. I feel like that's really special and something that I really want my kids to experience. So yeah, we're planning on having them share a room. So if you guys have any tips and tricks, definitely like leave them in the comments below, because I want to know, and I don't know, I don't even know how to like go about that. I have no idea. So yeah, you guys should let me know if your kids share a room and kind of how you went about that, and ages and things like that. So I think that's it for now. Like I said, it's been pretty uneventful. I've been healthy, baby's been healthy, you know, thank God. And you know, we're I don't know, I'm really excited for the baby to be here. Okay, my camera cut me off, I don't know why. But I was saying, I'm just really excited for the baby to be here and to kind of make that adjustment and like become a family of 4 and find our new normal. And you know, the anticipation of like being pregnant and a baby coming is always just so crazy. So yeah, we're very excited, and I think Reed's just going to be the best big brother. He's so excited. He's so excited. He's been excited. He's been waiting for a sibling for a long time. And so I don't think he understood at first, because I wasn't showing yet, but once I started to show and he could like see the baby, like he's kissing my stomach all the time. I got an at-home Doppler, and so he likes to hear the baby's heartbeat. And yeah, I can't wait to see him with the baby. It's gonna be so special, and I know that he's just gonna be the best big brother in the world. So yeah, we're really excited for October, and it's been really fun too, like going through all the different things. Like I was like, this is my last Mother's Day as like a mother of 1, Jake's last Father's Day as a father of 1, and like Halloween we'll have 2 babies. We will definitely have 2 babies by Halloween. I'm like, no way am I going that far past my due date. I can't. And then, oh, July 4th, like next year we'll have a little baby for July 4th. And so that's been really fun to talk about and be like, this is our last time as, you know, just us or whatever. So yeah, we're just excited and we're ready, and I'm excited to take you guys along on this journey, and, you know, share more. I think I have a doctor's appointment next week or the week after. So yeah, I guess I'll try and show you guys the bump. Let's see. I'm kind of kneeling down, it's kind of hard to see. But there's the bump. I just ate dinner, so I feel like it's kind of big right now. But like I said, I just feel very large in general. Okay, sorry, we had a broken scooter, a broken Catboy scooter. But yeah, I'm excited to share this journey with you guys and take you guys along with me. And yeah, let me know your siblings sleeping together arrangements and what you guys have done. And then just make sure you're subscribed, give me a thumbs up, and make sure you're also following me on Instagram. I've shared a lot more about this pregnancy on Instagram, so make sure you guys are following me. All that information will be below. But yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.